Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and on this beautiful day, I'll be showing you this 2015 Dodge Dart SE in metallic. Starting up here at the front of the vehicle, we will quickly just look at our bifunctional projector headlamps. These projector headlamps are actually protected by Lexan glass, which is the same stuff that hockey visors are made out of. So you can kick them, you can get a rock shot up in them from the highway or a puck from the neighborhood kids, and they're not going to shatter, they're not going to break, they're going to be nice and tough. As well, they are projector headlamps which actually cast up to 40% more light, as well as they actually can stay more lowered to the ground, directed more lower to the ground in order to increase your visibility, which is great. Coming over here to the hood, we will see our, under our hood is our 2.4 liter multi-air Tigershark engine, which is great on the fuel economy while still being quite powerful. Down here we have our 16-inch rims, or 16-inch wheels with our Kuhmo Solus tires. These tires are actually filled with nitrogen, as you can tell by this silver cap with the blue top. Nitrogen stays a more equal temperature throughout the year, which is a low leakage, but actually increases your fuel economy, which is great. These tires are great. They have a great amount of storage on them, so you're not going to, a great amount of tread on them, so you're not going to change those anytime soon. Coming up here to the mirrors, we will see that there are breakaway mirrors, which means if you're backing up or going forward and you hit something, they'll move out of the way instead of being broken right off. It's a great feature. Now if we back up, now there isn't much to see right here on the outside, but there actually is a great amount to see underneath. This vehicle is actually a laser welded unibody vehicle, which is not spot welded, which means you're going to have a more stronger outside body, which means that in an accident your vehicle is actually going to hold up a lot better. As well as during an accident, we have crossbars in all of the doors. We have 2 crossbars on all of the doors in order to spread out the impact in the case of an accident. Now let's step inside. Here inside the door of the vehicle, we have our left and right power mirror controls, our power window controls, and our power locks. There's a great amount of storage. There's a water bottle area right here, as well as one of the vehicle's speakers. Here we have our headlamp controls, our interior brightness controls. We have our hood lever, as well as our trunk button right here. Coming in to the vehicle, I just want to turn on the vehicle, so just put the key in the ignition, turn it on. Look at this cluster display. Gonna close the door, so that's not an issue. And here we have our tachometer on the left with our speedometer on the right, which is great. And we also have this little digital display here, which is currently showing the temperature, which is 19. It's a beautiful day, as well as our kilometers. We can also look at our speedometer in kilometers per hour, our trip information, our range till empty, which is a great feature, our fuel economy, and our messages that this vehicle alerts us about when we need to change our tires, or change our oil, or service our airbags. Coming down to the wheel, we have a little remote where we can control that little digital screen. Here in the middle, we have our radio center that's currently showing the time, as well as we have our volume and tuning right there below. Down here, we also have our climate controls, our traction control, and our hazard button with our DC plug down here. As well, we have our shifter right here in the middle. We have a large glove compartment, which is great for storing whatever you need. We have 2 large cup holders here in the center, as well as in your center console we have your auxiliary jack and a great amount of space. Now I'm just going to step out to the back and we will finish up this tour. Here in the back seat of the vehicle, you will see your power window control. You'll notice that it also goes all the way down, which is great. Looking into the back seat, I also want to point out something I didn't point out in the front, but there are fire retardant seats in this vehicle, which is great and very safe. I'm just going to pull down the back, which is a full back, if you moved up the seats a little bit, this would actually fold flat, and we would increase the trunk capacity in this vehicle, which is great. Stepping around to the back, I just want to open up the trunk for you. All I'm going to do is double tap the button on the remote. So double tap, the trunk unlatches, which is a great feature. And here we will see a nice and large trunk. Under the floor we have your Mopar air compressor, which actually releases a resin into your tire in the case of a flat and seals the hole up to 50 kilometers, allowing you to drive to the nearest place to get your tire replaced. Up here we also have our glow-in-the-dark pull tab, which actually allows you to release the trunk and escape in the case that you have to come out through the trunk of your vehicle. Now, that has been a quick walk-around tour of this 2015 Dodge Dart SE in metallic. I hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler to check out this vehicle or other new and used options. Remember, we have 0% financing, and we're closer than you think. Bye-bye.